Cheers. Good morning. Hello. How are you? Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am. You're awake. Cool. Good. Me too. I don't know if I should be. This is the great sleeping schedule reset that has to happen with me once every couple of months. Where here's what happens: start at zero, right? With a normal or relatively normal sleeping schedule. I go to bed at like 2 in the morning. I get up at like 11 or 12 or whatever the fuck, at the latest 12. That's like, for me, would be a normal sleep schedule. Then it slowly but surely gets later. So instead of going to bed at like 1, I'm going to bed at 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then I'm watching the sun come up. Then I'm hitting the bed at 6:30, then 7. And you can imagine we're sleeping in later to compensate for this later. So, and that's just something that naturally happens to me. It's part of my sleep cycle. So I only slept about 2 hours last night. I woke up, took a leak, and was like, you know what? It's 9 something. I'm gonna get up. So I'll be pretty tired by about midday today. But when I go to bed tonight, I'll have a successful reboot. So after the show tonight, reboot. It's not really insomnia with me. It's just like this weirdly rotating sleep schedule. I'm gonna take about a 3-hour card ride. What movies would you recommend me putting on my phone to pass the time? Are you gonna be driving? You might want to be careful with that. I don't know, man. The Breakfast Club. Get the Breakfast Club, dude. Take that with you. That's always a good, like, pass the time movie. If you want something closer to the duration of your drive, me and TJ watched Boogie Nights. It's his first time seeing it last night. And it's about a 2.5 hour movie. So, if you bring that one with you, by the time you get on the road and shit and start it, you know, it'll end right around the time you get to your destination. You're not the boss of me. You're not the king of me. I am the king of Dirk. I love that scene. I love the scene where he makes up his name. You know, him and Jack and Reed Rothschild are all sitting in the hot tub. Jack's like, "Did you give any thought of what the colonel said about your name?" And he said, "Yeah, I had some thoughts about it." It's like, "Well, when I close my eyes, I keep seeing this name, and it's in this neon sign with this like bright pink neon with blue outline, and the sign, it just explodes because the name is so electric." It's awesome. Fuck cool as ice, man. Oh, whatever. It's a small hot tub. Those dudes know they're secure. Trust me. They're all porn stars, man. What kind of sleep schedule did you have during a normal shitty job? This still happened to me when I had like a never. My last job wasn't a 9 to 5 so much. It was like a 7 to 4. You know, so I'd get up at around 6 in the morning, jump in the shower, get ready. It took me like if I got up an hour before work, take about 20 minutes to shower and get ready or whatever the fuck, and then I had just enough time to head to work. But my sleep schedule was still fucked. Like there were times where it was just like, well, You know, it's 5 a.m. I guess I'm not going to sleep tonight. Go ahead and just wait until the morning comes. So I'd do that, and then, 7 o'clock would roll around. I'd be at work. I'd be exhausted by noon, but when I came home that night, I'd eat dinner or whatever and just reboot. But it's, I've always been that way. I've had these weird, like, later and later sleep schedules. It does sound like acute insomnia. No. Like I said, it's never a trouble with sleeping. It's a trouble sleeping on a regular schedule. I don't want to talk about Chris Chan. I'm not interested in watching that person get tortured anymore and shit. Like, no. Honestly, I kind of wish I stayed up late. Would be able to get more shit done. Well, Paul showered before work. This just proves Paul is a what? Because I showered? Take charge of your life, Paul. Demand shit from yourself. Demand shit from yourself. I'm not on speaking terms with myself. I've been in a fight with myself since about 13 years old, and me don't get along. So, making demands of myself, that might be an easy fix for you. Not so much for me. I don't really care to be ordered around by anybody, even myself. Edgy, just the truth. Like, so people telling me like, use like give yourself orders. Like, just it just doesn't work. The law forbids making. Yeah, well, whatever. Most people get up in the morning, so and there's plenty of nightlife and shit out there. But yeah, going out and getting drunk is pretty much the main part of that. Dinor, what are you doing? I don't trust you when I can't see you. Oh, you're over there eating dirt? Yeah, I see it all over your face. That's great. That's real great. Real intelligent, Dinor. Real smart. I mean, there's definitely a lot more for people like that in more metropolitan areas. Like the more downtown you are. When I was in Bellevue, there were several restaurants that had 24-hour, uh, open downtown. So, if I'd finished up doing something for DP at like 3 in the morning and I was hungry, I could just walk a few blocks down the street and get a full blown meal. So, it just depends on where you live. Don't cuss. Don't cuss, cynical citizen. Bite your tongue. It's 9 a.m., dude. It's kids show time. All right. You kept complaining about TJ and yelling about public parks. Do you dislike public parks or have a story about public parks? No, I don't dislike them. I don't know if I really have a story about them either. Um, it's a little park in Madera called Town and Country Park. And that's where all the kids used to go to get drunk when we were, when I was a teenager. Well, one of the two places where my group of friends went to go get wasted. Was, you know, we'd sneak into Town and Country at night, and there was this place kind of way into the park that was a divot, you know, like sloped area, kind of a depression in the ground, and we would go sit at the bottom of that because you couldn't see anything in there from the street, and we'd just get wasted in there and party. And you know, it was far out in the park enough to where nobody could hear us. But other than, you know, teenage trips to the park to get drunk or try and get laid, I don't really have any park stories that I can think of. You ate a bunch of soap? Good. Good. Wash that fucking mouth out, man. Pomegranates in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good bite. Is there a film everyone despises but you love? Film everyone despises, but I don't despise. I love it. I don't know if everyone despises any film, but one that came up really recently, and will be important in the future, in the near future for us, is David Lynch's Dune, which, I don't know, not everybody hates it, but most people seem to be of the sentiment that it's not a great film. But I like it. I'm about to smoke some perfectly legal tobacco. Good for you, man. Thanks for announcing that. My grandmother loves it. Oh, well, there you go. I like Dune. I like Dune. I don't share people's kind of negative perception of it. I mean, I woke you up. How's that my fucking fault? I mean, most people hate Lynch's Dune, like I said, Jodorowsky included. I mean, he was bound to hate it because it was supposed to be his movie, and then it was given to Lynch at the last minute and redone. So, yeah, of course he's going to hate it. It's nothing like the Dune he was planning on doing. Aunt Jemima, I'm sick of your shit. For months now. Months. Yo ass has been hanging around in here, adding nothing but bullshit to this place. Nothing but bullshit, Aunt Jemima. Ever comes out of you goddamn mouth. You want a ban? Is that what it is, dude? Are you trying to earn a shit cannon from Paul's ego? Is that what it is? Just the nonsense. Heart emoji. Holy shit, man. Holy fucking shit. Dinor. Come here. Stay visible. Kitty, you like being whistled for too? That's twice I've whistled for Dinor and you've come running. So you come to the whistle too? Okay. The chat unionists stand with Aunt Jemima. Dude, there's no such thing as a chat union. No such thing. You want proof of it? Tell me who the leader of the chat union is. Is it you, Kawaii Cost? Oh, okay. There's a timeout for you, Kawaii Cost. Now, if you want to come back and rethink that statement, but you want to keep talking this union bullshit, I'm happy to pass out bans. There's no unionization of the chat. There will be no union in the chat. No. No representation for you people. You're here at my pleasure. A pin on your hat? Yes, it is. It's a pin. It's like Occupy Wall Street. Well, it's going to be about that effective. You're damn right I'm a dictator. How do you run your channel? Like an open forum or some shit? What kind of stupid shit is that? It's the whole point of having your own channel if you can't be the dictator of it. Yeah, stupid shit, man. Chat unions. Get out of here. I'll be happy to fucking bust the first chat union. First chat union I see, dude. Everybody that identifies with it is just gonna get shit canned with no ceremony either. They'll just show up to do their union business in my chat one day and find out they can't chat anymore. And they'll be like, what the fuck? When did I get blocked? Got blocked when you started talking this union shit. Yeah. Have my mods out checking papers and shit. Scouring the internet for rumors of union affiliation and shit. You don't want to do that, dude. I grew up around unions, so I know how to bust one. I know how to bust a union real good. The hell is a chat union? That's exactly what I want to hear from people. It's nothing. Don't even worry about it. How do you bust a real union? Well, in the olden golden days, the way to do it was with just muscle. If a union showed up and decided that they were going to block the entrance to your factory to keep scabs from getting in, then you just hired a bunch of dudes to go beat the shit out of people until they left. So yeah, the Pinkertons. That's one way. In more modern times, the way it's done is economic busting. Either that or cut off the head, then kill it mentality. If a particular union is hair-lipping a corporation, they will dig up dirt on the president of that union to sow seeds of dissent within that union. And while it's headless, kind of infiltrate it and rot it from within. All the while lowering wages by hiring non-union workers. I mean, it's basically the same principle. Back in the day, you just show up and beat the shit out of people. Now you just kind of slowly but surely rot their organization until it's worthless and toothless. Love the video a few days ago where you talked about how the U.S. is daddy. Hey, Pauzingo, I love that video. What was that at the end? What was the what was that? Doesn't that just expose the corporation of the very, or expose the corruption of the very corporation the union is fighting against? Of course it does. But who do you think cares? I'll list who cares. The union and... No, that's it. Just the people in the union. So that's really all you got to deal with anymore. Union solidarity, especially when it comes to like manufacturing jobs, is at an all-time low. It just is what it is, man. It's just not there anymore. Unions have been slowly but surely cut off from their wider memberships. isolated by the companies once again, bogged down by the companies, and slowly but surely just declawed. All I hear is the union takes care of you. Well, that's why they were. That's why they were invented. That's why labor unions started. Was so that the people that worked for corporations would have bargaining power when it came to their wages and their benefits and their hours and the safety of their jobs. And it was something that was really, really needed. The reason why jobs today are reasonably free of mortal danger, and the reason why you get stuff like vacation time and a 40-hour work week, and those of you that are lucky enough to have an employer that gives you health insurance as part of your employment package, those of you that are lucky enough to have a 401k that's provided through your company, all of that is thanks to labor unions. So without, prior to unionization of labor, your workday was basically whatever the fucking corporation said it was, and your rights were basically whatever the corporation said they were. There was no protection at the federal level for people. It was just, you don't like the job, quit it, and we'll find somebody who does. Does TJ give me health insurance? No, but TJ's not my employer. Paul, do you use baby wipes after you finish dumping a load? If they're available, sure, why not? Who is my employer? Me. Hi. Did you just ask to talk to the boss? That's me. Yeah, I'm in charge of Paul's ego. I handle his work schedule, and I handle getting him paid. Modern Times by Chaplin is a good film on the topic of menial work in the 30s. Yeah. Worked at a Safeway for 2 months, and all I can say is don't work at a Safeway unless you're a soulless drone. I mean, come on, dude. I gotta be honest with you. Fucking Safeway, like those grocery store jobs, that's some of the best fucking menial work you can get. So I wouldn't knock that too hard till you worked a fast food job or some shit. YouTube is my boss? No, it isn't. Maybe it used to be, but YouTube doesn't pay me anymore. I get a little supplemental income from YouTube, but they're no more my boss than Teespring is. I get a little supplemental income from that too. May you be my boss? Sure. All right, Tree, you're my boss now. How much more does the CEO of Paul's Ego make over the average employee of Paul's Ego? It's a very progressive company. The CEO and the single employee make exactly the same amount of money. In fact, they live communally. They share that money. So, very, very progressive company. Isn't it kind of weird when you think about it, though? You make a living doing this in DFF where you talk for a living about anything you want, although public speakers are, yeah. It's not really all that weird to me. I guess it was when I first started doing it. It's a very unlike any job I've ever had, but I can say I'm well and truly settled into it now. My life revolves around this now, so, and it has for so many months. I can't remember what it was like before this. So, the audience is my boss. Well, that's like saying a dude that owns a hardware store, the customers are his boss. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, I guess it's true. But he makes the decisions about how that business is handled. So, seems to me like he's the boss. He decides whether he wants to listen to his customers or do whatever the fuck he wants with that business. So, I mean, if you want to look at it that way, I guess. If you want to look at it in the loose way that, without any custom, the business that I'm part of would not be profitable, and I guess that's true, but I don't know. Calling the audience the boss. You know, bosses tend to get what they want. And I guess audiences after a long enough while do too. But not in the same way a boss does, for sure. You're getting what you want, entertainment. Well, there you go. Then it's a mutually beneficial relationship we've developed. You turn this channel into a dedicated production of ballpoint pens tomorrow, and we can't do shit about it. Exactly. I could take this fucking channel down right now. I could be like, fuck all of you. This is now a channel dedicated 100% to streaming kitten shit all day. I'm just gonna kitten videos. I'll never speak to you fucks again. And I do it, and you guys can complain and bitch about it all you want, but that's still the way it would be. I'm a $10 patron, but didn't get a Discord link. Okay, so you've got to go to the Discord, which is linked in the description. And then you've got to go to your Patreon, and you've got to link your Discord account with Patreon, with your Patreon account. There's a way to do that in your settings. Once you've done that, once you've linked your Discord to the Patreon, then you automatically will get the role and the perk and all that shit. Yep. You look so depressed. I look depressed? It's depressed, man. How I look depressed? He should link before joining, then the bot will give him the role when he joins. Okay. Well, I think that works. So yeah, just go link your Discord account to Patreon, and then oh yeah, I've got to switch out the description invite, but yeah, Coolman just gave you a link to a fresh invite for the server. I'll get that fixed before tonight's show. It's an alpaca pin. Ashley loves these little. Try and show it to you guys. Look at this horrible hair, hat hair for days. Let's see, where's it at? There it is. Ashley loves these little Japanese alpaca dudes. Doodle dee dee dee. She's got a pink one that she keeps on her, and I wear the blue one. Weeb. Well, I'm dating one, so I guess that, you know what I mean? I can't get too mad at the call outs. Whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and hide you and hope that the drugs that you're on wear off while you're gone. When you come back, I hope you make way more sense. Damn, Creamage got fucking shrapnel too. And it's pretty brutal in here today. Some days we have quiet days where you guys accept your lot in life, you know, and some days the show of force is necessary, you know. You nailed Creamage. Creamage got shrapnel. That's okay. He probably fucking deserved it. Creamage deserved it 100%. It's been a while since I TO'd him anyway. He's got to be reminded of his place on the pecking order. Don't apologize to Creamage. Did him a favor. He loves it. He loves the abuse. Eaten breakfast yet? I have not. I might make myself some eggs or something for breakfast. Eggs sound really good. Maybe some scramby eggs and some bakey. You guys want to come inside with me while I cook some and bakey? Yeah, bakey, man. What's the perfect breakfast? I mean, like I love a good traditional American breakfast, right? Toast or a biscuit. I prefer a biscuit. Some scrambled eggs or some eggs, however you like them. Couple fried eggs, couple scrambled eggs. I might make some fried eggs instead of scrambies. Nah, I want scrambies. Bacon or sausage is a must. So what do we got so far? We got our toast. We got our scramby eggs. We got our bacon. Um, like the rest of this is optional. Pancake or a waffle, maybe. Gravy for the biscuit. I can get down with that. Um, Glass of orange juice, hash browns. All those are optional, though. Your core traditional American breakfast: toast, scrambled eggs, and bacon or sausage. Do I have a fast metabolism? Do I look like I've got a fast metabolism, dude? My brain is the only thing on me that's fast at all, and it even it's not that fast. It's fast enough. Fast enough to make a living on, but other than that, a little bit of syrup on the eggs. Yeah, well, if you got pancakes, man, you can mix all that shit together. Bacon tastes great dipped in some maple syrup. You know what I mean? You can take your nice crispy bacon and you got your over easy eggs, dip it in a little egg yolk and syrup. And I mean, all that shit goes together. If you got over easy eggs, you cut them open little yolk runs. You take your toast, you sop it up with the toast. If it runs into the fucking hash browns or whatever, who cares? Right? Beans and maple syrup, honestly, is amazing. I don't know about beans and maple. Ketchup and scramble. Yeah. Yeah. Why is breakfast so unique compared to lunch/dinner? I don't know, man. You tell me, bro. Yeah, I think I should cook myself some bakey eggs. Let's go do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost tripped. Now you guys just ate shit. What a disaster. It's a disaster. It's a full-blown fucking disaster. Okay, let's go. Get in there, you. Come on, time to make some bakey eggs. Now, I'm gonna start the bakey first. Then we'll work on our eggs. Okay, here we go. Some light up in here. Pots, pans. Okay, so a small frying pan is either dirty here or in the dishwasher. I'm hoping it's in the dishwasher. No? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Actually, this will work. Clean this pan real quick. There. I'm also going to need a baking sheet, so let's grab that. Clean that. Let you guys watch me clean dishes. This will be scintillating. Just cleaning a pan, make some bacon on. Time to make some bakey eggs. got some real thick cut bacon too, so it should be pretty good. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's try this off. Bacon eggs, bacon eggs. Try that off. All right, fair enough. Let's get out our eggs. And our bacon. All right. Start this oven. Get that preheated. Okay. We're gonna do our bacon the best way possible. We're not gonna fry it because that's messy. It takes way too long. No, sir. There will be no frying. Whoa. Man, this bacon is crazy looking. Whoa. Okay. How thick? Yeah, it's pretty fucking thick. So we're just gonna lay the bacon on a cookie sheet here. I don't know how many pieces I want. Maybe 4 slices. We'll do 4. Lay our bacon out on this baking sheet here. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. I could never have too much bacon. One more. Okay. Show you guys what we got so far. Show you what we're working with here. Oven bacon, yeah. See? Our bacon. Nice thick center cut bacon. Applewood smoked. So we got that laid out. Put this way. And now we gotta work on our eggs. Got a big enough bowl here. Nah. This will work. How many eggs do I want? 3. Nice little 3 egg scramble. All right. Barbecue smoked grilled bacon? I don't know about that, man. Three eggs. Cooked. And sour cream. Sour cream and okay, so here's the secret to eggs. I've got my my 3 eggs here in a little container. We're gonna put a skosh, just a skosh, heavy cream in those. And here's the secret ingredient. Secret ingredient. A little bit of sour cream. Just a scoop. Just one little, like half a spoonful. Ooh, look at this. Oh, never mind. Thought it was a misprinted label, but it's just an advertisement. Okay, put that away. Let's see if I can find that. There we go. My whisk. So we're gonna just do some salt and pepper into the eggs before I beat them up. salt and pepper. And then beat it up. That heavy whipping cream and that sour cream and all those spices and shit whipped up, incorporated, ready to be scrambled. We're not going to do these right away because, like I said, that bacon is going to take a while to cook. I'm just prepping this. We'll go sit down for a while while we're waiting for the bacon. Then when it's ready, we'll cook these eggs off, but I'll show you what these look like here. Finish them up. Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to rig something up where I can do some cooking streams with you guys, because since I've been dieting especially, I've been doing a lot more cooking. It's something that I haven't done in a while, but I really do enjoy. So, do some cooking streams. All right, show you what our eggs look like. After beating them up, there we go. It's our egg mixture. A little bit of sour cream in the corner there that I missed. I don't want that. We want that in there. We want that sour cream in there. Let's get that out of that corner. Get out of that corner, you sour cream, you. All right. I'm happy with that. Mixed it in a Tupperware container. Yeah, just for ease. You can use it a bowl or a big ceramic bowl or whatever, but for me, it's pretty easy to clean up Tupperware. I can wash this by hand real quick when I'm done with it and put it right back. So, you know, it was easy at hand. Let me put away the shit that I'm not using anymore. Probably salt the eggs another time. So leave a pepper and salt out, but heavy cream and the sour cream can go away. And the eggs. Get in there, you. Alright. Now, we'll just wait for this, oh wow. Oven's almost to temp, so we'll put the bacon in when that's done, and then after the bacon's been in there about 13, 14 minutes, we'll start cooking our eggs. Bum, 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 bum. Her beautiful eyes, what a terrible curse. Alright, I need this. Raw eggs, 15 minutes, room temp. Sounds like a failure. I just put it in the fridge. Did you hear me not say, put away the eggs? Uh-oh. My head hurts. I mean, yeah, not like 15 minutes at room temp would be a problem with eggs. They're fine. They were chilled before. They won't be at room temp for another 2 hours or so. But they're in the fridge anyway. Should use cheese. I'll melt a little cheese over the eggs. I've got a little shredded pepper jack that I'll use in these eggs. Not too much, but we'll incorporate that when they're almost done. How many calories is this meal? Fuck if I know. All I know is it's 100% keto friendly, which is what I'm doing. It's a keto breakfast, if ever there was one. Only thing I'm missing is the toast and the OJ, which sadly I'll have to do without today. No pancakes. No biscuits and graves. You eating raw eggs? What? I'm confused. Shut up. Ever date a MILF before? Nope. Can't say that I have. Never dated anybody with children. What's wrong with raw eggs? Nothing. Like, what? Why is everybody so... Everybody calm down. It's like so much adversarial bullshit going on for no reason. Everybody's all angry. Everybody's all angsty. Sorry, what's keto? It's a diet. It's a 0 carb or a very low carb diet. You're supposed to stay under... I try and stay under 20 net carbs a day. That's strong ketosis for me. But 40 is about the highest you can go and still lose weight on it. I haven't even heard the new 9 Inch Nails EP. I don't care to. I haven't liked a 9 Inch Nails EP since... I mean, honestly, since the fucking... the Fragile. Everything after the Fragile is pretty fucking unlistenable for me. I'm not a big fan of Off the Heroin Trent Reznor. Kind of a dark thing to say, but I liked him better. Check the super chat. Okay, all right. Fuck. When's the next time you're going on the Discord? Who knows? Happy, joy. I just got paid, so you will too. Have a good one, Paul. Thanks, man. If you were offered $5 million to go vegan for the rest of your life, would you do it? Yep. Show would. Thank you guys for the donations and whatnots. Yeah, I do that instantaneously, man. $5 million is like, that's the type of money you just put in the bank and you make enough every month or every year in interest to just live on the interest. You know, you invest it intelligently. You never have to worry about money for the rest of your life. You can live wherever you want in the world. So that's like freedom level money. If you're smart, you could easily run through $5 million if you're a retard. No more meat? Small price to pay for not ever having to worry about money ever again. Oh, you know what that means. Time to put that bacon in. We'll put that in. Putting in the bake. Putting in the bacon. I'm gonna set a timer so I don't forget. I get a little absent-minded sometimes on these. Let's see, timer. Okay. We got a timer. The early worm gets the bacon. That is so true. Today I am the early worm. So today I will be feasting upon bacon. I'm trying to think of something that I could supplement this meal with. Would it be weird if I had a jalapeno popper for breakfast? I don't think it would go badly with what I'm cooking. What do you guys think? I can't do rice. Rice has carbs. I can't have toast. Toast has carbs. All right, we'll do a popper. I'll put a popper on too. Make that happen. Ooh. Will be a good little infusion of vegetables. We won't make a super heavy one either. I just want like some grilled jalapeno, honestly. So maybe it won't even really be a popper. I'm telling you, dude, summer is beautiful for peppers. Look at this giant. This is a small one in this batch. This is a pepper. This is a beautiful pepper. Like, you just can't, like, I don't know. I fucking love peppers, and the summer is the best fucking time for these. But you get, you know, other times, off times of the year, you get these weak little fucking shit-ass peppers. This pepper is crazy good. All right, so I'll show you guys as I go. So basically, I cut the end off of our pepper, and now I'm going to gut it with a spoon. Got a little spoon here. I'm gonna take out all this placenta bullshit. Get out of there, you. Get out of there. Yeah. Wow, these peppers are crazy fertile. Tons of seeds. It's gonna be a nice, flavorful pepper. I don't mind having a few seeds left in there, so that's fine by me. I like a little extra heat. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna do these jalapeno popper style. I might put a little cheese on them or something, but I don't really think I'm gonna need to. And then really all I'm gonna do is I am gonna throw these bad boys on my trusty old George Foreman grill, which you can see I've had for so long that the label has worn off of it. But this fucking thing is a trooper. It's a champ. Can't reckon. Like, dude, the George Foreman, I cook so goddamn much on it. So anyway, here we go. Here's our gutted jalapeno halves. And I'm just going to put those right on the grill. I'll throw those right on there. And let them sweat on the grill for, I don't know, however long the rest of this shit is cooking. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'll cut this shit up in my eggs. A little roasted jalapeno in my eggs is going to be fucking awesome. So instead of adding a bunch more calories with cheese and shit, which I'm already going to sprinkle some cheese on the eggs when we're done with them. Instead of that, we'll add a little flavor by dicing up those jalapeno halves. Some roasted, some grilled jalapenos. I usually don't butterfly them. I don't like them when the entire flesh of the pepper is exposed to all that heat. I used to lay them out flat, but I find that it pushes a lot of the juice out of them that way. They cook up better this way, at least on the Foreman. And Mendham blocked me for asking him if he ate. Yeah, you can't waste in Mendham's time. You asked if he ate his own farts. That's gonna get you blocked. Especially by Mendham. Like he doesn't tolerate anybody's stupid bullshit over there, man. You guys think I'm a hard ass? Mm-mm. You've got it good compared to the people that frequent in Mendham's fucking live streams and shit. He puts up with 0.0 bullshit. Ugh. Whoa. Can't stand looking at a dirty countertop. Ooh, could see it in the camera. Crumbs and bullshit all over the fucking counter. We live like animals. We live like animale. It's still pretty fucking filthy, honestly. That was a half-assed job, but whatever. It looks better now. See, so we got about 3 minutes, 4 minutes till we start our bacon. Or start our eggs. Actually, you know what? This bacon is gonna take a little longer than that. So I'll probably put another 5 minutes on there. I should have started this pepper a little earlier, man. But we'll put another 5 minutes on the timer. because this bacon is thick cut. It's going to take a little longer than the usual bacon I do in the stove here. Ripstream. Ripstream. Ripstream? F? F, dude. Braid that beautiful. Dude, I can't look at this beard. Look at it up close. You can't braid hair like this. It's like too puby. It's too kinky. Like there's no think like it's just all look. You can't braid it. There's no braiding it. It's too wild. It's got a mind of its own. Beard dreads. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Beads, perhaps? Beads? A bow tie wouldn't even show up. It'd be under here. Favorite Slipknot album is Iowa. You have the same, like it's weird, like, but a lot of dudes do. Some dudes luck out and they get this type of hair on their face. TJ's one of those dudes. It's not 100% like head hair, but his beard hair is super straight. Now he's a dude, if he really dedicated himself to taking care of his beard, he could have a wizard beard, dude. He could have a fucking Saruman beard. I'll never have that. I want it, you know what I mean? But this beard is just never gonna go there. It could get longer than this. I've had it down to about here before, but it just reaches a certain point where it's like, you know, it's too kinky to get that long. TJ could fucking, but you got to take care of it. Otherwise, it just gets brittle and dry and breaks off before it ever gets that long. So he'd have to condition it and put oil in it every day. But yeah, you know, you can see the dividing line too. It's weird in my hair. Like here's head hair, right? Head hair, head hair, head hair, and then all of a sudden pubes. It's just like, why? Head hair, pubes. This must be a genetic thing. No shit, man. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go put 5 more minutes on this. Let's take a look at it, see how that bacon's looking. Oh yeah, it's going good. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. There's timer. Yeah. That's going. Bacon looks good. We'll be ready for our eggs here momentarily. Get the butter out. Use a little pat of butter in this pan. Yeah, everything's looking good, guys. This breakfast is going to be a beautiful thing. What am I cooking? I got some bacon in the oven. I got some bacon in the oven. Whipped up some scramby eggs that I'm going to cook when this bacon is closer to being done. And I've got a couple of jalapenos on my foreman that I'm going to dice up and put in the eggs. Could be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go see. I didn't check the pinos. Let's see how they're looking. Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. These are gonna be so fucking good. Yeah. That's good stuff. Yeah, I want to get a rig that would allow me to like wirelessly live stream from a GoPro or something, so that I can do some stuff around the house and, you know, give you guys some different perspectives without having to. Maybe there's some ways to handle my phone that are better than what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I know they make like, I don't want to do a selfie stick, but something that might make it easier to steady it for me, like an attachment that has some handles on it so that I can really like firmly, and I can hold it with one hand and interact with stuff and keep it a little steadier. But yeah, I'd like to do some cooking streams and stuff. Or maybe a rig that I could pin somewhere. Because if I could put like the phone up and aim it right so you guys could see me cooking, that would be cool too. I'd like that too. A kitchen drone, yeah. That would be the coolest way to do it. Is to have like a personal drone that just films everything for me and I don't know if I'm cooking up any beets today. I'm cooking up a breakfast. Which, right now, for me, I want more than a beet. For me right now, I want breakfast. All right, we got about 3 minutes until we're going to throw these eggs down. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to take a look at the bacon. Like I said, this bacon's pretty fucking thick, so it might take a little longer than I'm used to. Put a suction cup rig for pennies. I don't know if I want a suction cup rig. I need something like with a bendy kind of metal thing that I can wrap around things. I don't trust suction cups, man. Not with my phone. Get better. I'm not sick, so I am better. There you go. Wish granted. Do I see a chiro? No, I do not. I don't trust chiropractors as far as I can pick them up and fucking throw them with my back. Nope, nope, nope. I know how to handle my back, and even I fuck it up sometimes. I'm not letting some quack asshole crack on it and shit. I mean, sometimes it helps people, I guess, but for me, nope. No, those jalapeno poppers contain carbs. The jalapenos themselves contain like a carb a piece or some shit. Maybe 2 carbs for a pepper that big. Well within the limits of what I can eat in a day. So everything else, like if you put bacon in them or cheese, or I sometimes top them with pepperonis and then grill the pepperonis down on top of them to keep the cheese in them. If you do it that way, like when I said carb a piece, I'm like that pepper that I cut in half, those halves are probably a carb a piece. So it's probably a 2 carb pepper. Cheese is all purpose. Yeah, dude. Cheese, cheese, cheese. All right, I'm going to go start warming this pan up because we're getting pretty close to go time. One way or the other. So I'll get some nice low heat here. This burner is funky. All right, we're good. That's a nice low heat. Let's start heating up. And get some butter for the pan. Dino, come here. Good boy. Good boy. Get a little treat. You always get treats when I cook, though. Clumsy fuck. I'm a clumsy fuck what drops lots of foods. Oh yeah, this one's good. Alright, timer, that's enough. Let's look at this bacon. Oh yeah, that's doing good. Alright, well, I'm gonna let that pan get fully heated up, and then I'll take you guys over there and we'll finish this meal off. You know what? In the meantime, take you over here. I'm gonna cut up those jalapenos. All right. Yeah, these are perfect. I'll show them to you guys here. Show you the back side and front side of one here. Here's those jalapenos, just hot off the grill. Perfect, dude. Skin is charred on this one. That's beautiful. The flesh is nice and soft on these. You can see the char on the back side of that one as well. So these are going to be perfect to perfect to chop up into my eggs, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to dice these bad boys up real quick. Get them into usable pieces for my eggs. Oh man, these are perfect too, man. They were on the perfect amount of time, I'm telling you guys. These are going to be real good in the egg. All right, yeah, there we go. Right down the center there. Chop up some of these bigger pieces. Do those again. Yeah, there we go. All right, so there's our end result. So yeah, we're just gonna add this to our eggs and cook it kind of with the eggs towards the end. We'll incorporate it at the end. Dinor is just dying for some scraps. Please drop some scraps. Okay. Turn this heat up just slightly. Let's see. All right, there we go. Okay. Now I just need a spatula. A spatula. Spatula. Need a spatula. What else do I need? I need a cheese. We're gonna do that. The Monterey Jack. Where's the pepper jack in here? Or did that get all used? Nope, there it is. Okay. All right. All right, I'm gonna move you guys over this way because it'll be easier because this is where I'll be. Okay, move my shit. Boom, boom. All my ingredients at hand here. My pan is looking pretty good. I need a little more heat on it. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, this pan's almost up to temp. I'm gonna turn off this oven and let that bacon still, because it's gonna stay pretty hot in there. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's not ready to come out yet. So I'm gonna let the bacon just chill out in the oven, let that cool down. And I'm gonna throw in our eggs. Yeah, I got them here. So here's the egg mixture we made earlier. And I'm gonna try and show you guys here while I do this. So we've got our pan here with a little bit of butter melted in it, like a pat of butter. I'm gonna go ahead and just add our eggs right in there. Now this is low heat. You don't want to do scrambled eggs on high heat because that's how you get rubbery, shitty eggs. So almost immediately, once you put your eggs in, you're gonna want to just start moving them around. Move them away from the edges. You can see how when I drag them, there's a little bit of, see, they're starting to congeal already. So you can see here, I'm starting to see the lumps of scrambled egg appear. So our heat is perfect here. Heat is really good. Nowhere near hot enough to brown these eggs even, but hot enough to cook them up. You do that with a hot pan? Yes, with a hot pan. You don't do this with a super hot pan. You're fucking retarded. This is how you do eggs. This is how you do eggs. Okay, so at this point, when we're about halfway done with our eggs, I'm going to lower the heat on them a little bit too. I'm going to go ahead and throw in our jalapenos. Get in there, buddy. All right, there's a few little hangers on here. Get in there. You're all going in. That's all little chunks of flavor going in there. All right. Set the heat 3/4. That's crazy. All right. Oh yeah. Look at that. So we're just gonna fold those peppers in. All right. I'm gonna take this off the heat for a sec. Get it off the direct heat. I'm gonna put you guys down for a minute. So I'm gonna add some cheese to the eggs now. At this point is a good point to add it. Just a little, you know, pinch or two of cheese. I'm also gonna re-season at this point while it's off the heat. A little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper just to finish it. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Back on the heat. So I'll show you guys what we got so far. Oops. Look at those eggs. All right, here we go. So there we go. So I just added a, you know, some shredded cheese, some pepper jack. You guys saw me add the jalapenos earlier. These are back on the heat now, so they're gonna start cooking again. And when they're done, they're done. Just wanna make sure we get it all nice and mixed up in there. Oh man, these are gonna be so good. Look at these. I've never cooked eggs through the eyes of a cell phone before. I'm not really looking directly at these. I'm looking at what you guys are looking at, because that's the only way I can keep this shot steady, which sucks. Oh yeah, dude, look at these. These are perfect. These are gonna be beautiful. All right, so now I'm gonna try and do a little flip situation. There we go. Oh yeah. These are just about done. Those peppers mixed in. Yeah, these are just about finished. Won't be long now until they're about how I like them. I like these eggs creamy. I don't like them rubbery at all. I like them fluffy and a little bit creamy. So a little, you know, maybe a little rare for eggs for some people. But for me, give them one more little flip here. All right, yeah. I'm happy with those. They're coming off the heat right now. And we will take a look at our bacon. Oh, dude, the timing is so good. Paul Zigo, you're a fucking genius. You're so good. All right, I'm gonna put you guys down so I can plate this, and then I'll show you guys the end results of the beautiful fucking symphony that we've created together today. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do fucking dishes after this. Maybe I'll keep you guys with me while I do dishes too, because those always suck. But yeah, there's like a last night's dinner worth of dishes still in there, so. Alright. Put away my spices and my ingredients here. And then we're going to plate this back. Let's get a nice plate. Bring you guys over with me here. Alright, before I serve these up, let's get that out. These are perfect. I mean, I don't know what to say. Let's get a nice big double roll of paper towels so I can let these bacon strips kind of degrease a little bit, because man, they were big and fatty, so so perfect. You guys are gonna be so fucking jealous. I'm not gonna let you see it till the finished product, but just suffice it to say, you guys are gonna be fucking jealous. 100% jealous of Paul's ego today, because I have made beauty. I've made beauty. There's really no other way to put it. I've made God's beautiful creation. Breakfast. All right, guys, let's spread these bad boys out. And like I said, we'll let them degrease, because they were very fatty pieces of bacon. Take this over. All right. I'll plug my form in because we're done with it. Okay, now we are ready to plate. So here we go. Dude, these look great. I could have added some mushrooms to these too and made them a little omelet style. But I'm glad I didn't actually, because they look really good. It's a hearty breakfast too. Probably not going to eat all this bacon. I'll wait for Ashley to get up so she can have a piece or two before she goes on to work. Maybe Chelsea will get up first. I don't know. All right. So that looks good. Stuff is still steamy hot, man. The eggs are still steaming. All right. All right, Danor. Let's chill the fuck out, yeah? I mean, I'm no artiste when it comes to food. Let me bring you guys over here. The lighting is better. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the moment that you've all been waiting for. Shut up. Shut up. You're messing up my fucking reveal, Dinor. You fucked it up. Shut up. Here's breakfast. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. I'm going to eat this as part of your torture. This is part of your torture. You torture me, chat. You know you do. And now you get to be tortured. I don't even know what to say. These peppers are perfect. Still got a slight little bit of snap to them, so you know they're there. They impart a ton of jalapeno flavor into these eggs because we added them about halfway through. I salt and pepper while I cook. I don't add salt and pepper afterwards. The salt and pepper is incorporated into the eggs. They're perfectly seasoned. Perfect salt, little peppery, which I like. I don't even know what to say. It's a beautiful thing. Still in ketosis. Now, I know the bacon's going to be great, but I'll give you guys like a, look at that bacon. Holy cannolis, that's great. Bacon is perfect too. You should be able to hold a bacon and have it reasonably at a, at a straight angle, because that means your bacon is perfect. Chewy bacon, fuck that. Fuck that. You give me chewy bacon, I tell you put it back in the fucking oven. Too cooked for bacon? You guys are fucking crazy. Crispy bacon is one of God's greatest inventions, dude. Oh, man. I haven't had... All right. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Come on. You're done. Come on. Let's go. You're done. Let's go. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. Come on. Get in there. Come on in, Squeaks. God damn it. All right. Dinor's nonsense has been put to a temporary halt. You guys are fucking crazy. I see people in the chat saying bacon is overrated. Nope. That's perfect. Tastes like, I don't know, home cooking. No, he didn't want bacon. He was just barking at something outside. There's that guy here doing some work on our garage today. So Dinor was letting me know that he was out there over and over and over again. We building a grow up. Yeah, I wish. We're having all the stuff that we did to build the studio, the ill-conceived first studio out in that garage that ended up being a flooded cockroach and rat infested nightmare. All that work that we did to it to get it that way, we're now having it undone. So it's getting repainted, carpet removed from it, all the fixtures put back up. That's a good idea. I don't know if we have an ice cube tray though. I'll have to look. But if we do, I can make Dinor and Sal some, we've got beef stock and chicken stock, so I can make them some dog lollipops or whatever the fuck. Dog sickles. What's the best microphone I've used in my career? Electro Voice EV20. It's like the industry standard performance mic. You see tons of them. They're expensive as fuck, but there's a reason why everybody uses them. Kyle Kalinske uses them. TJ uses one on the show. I use one for Cinema for Cynics. I'm trying to think of other people I've seen with EV. Howard Stern has them in his studio. He doesn't use an EV20, but a lot of his guest mics are EV20s now. How much are they? They're about $399 a piece, I think. They might be even a little more than that, somewhere in the vicinity of $450, but worth every goddamn penny. Yeah, we're thinking about getting another one. It's just really expensive, so we'd have to do it kind of one at a time. But I've got one, so if we bought one for Scotty, then I could ship mine back and forth as I needed it. But we need a better fucking mic stand too. Because the one we have now sucks. They presented Who is V at my school when I was not there, and one of my schoolmates sent me a message asking who V is. That's funny. Who is V? Starting to get pretty full. I think I might have to tap out on the rest of those eggs. Unfortunately, nah. I can't waste them, dog. The perfect dinner. Maybe I'll have you guys on when I try this recipe. My favorite dinner in the world is my mom's enchiladas, which are baked in a pan, like kind of a casserole style. They've got ground beef in them. They've got, it's a very simple ground beef seasoned. You've got black olives if you like them, peppers like I did there, some diced jalapeno peppers. You mix all that together. That's your filling. You put them in tortillas. Now I can't do tortillas, so I'm going to be making egg tortillas, which are a little weird, but I don't know. I'm going to try them. You fill your tortillas with the mixture. You line them all up, make them all into little burritos, open-ended burritos. Throw some cheese in there. Then you throw them in your pan. You line them up, and then you add a bunch of sauce, enchilada sauce, and cheese, and you bake it until it's all hot and bubbly and shit, and then you eat that shit. And it's like dinner all rolled into one, man. Get one or two of those, it's too good. See, I wish I was a better saucier. That's one of the things that my steak game is missing, is I wish I could make a really good a really good sauce. Galen made a really, really amazing mushroom sauce for the fillets the last time I did them. And it really like elevated the fillet. So I want to learn how to make some decent sauce. But I'm telling you what, dude, my fillet game is on point. The next time we get fillets, I'll have somebody film me making them. I'll have Ashley stand there and be the eyes for you guys. Because, they come out so fucking good. All right, we did it. It's a lovely little breakfast. Well, Galen ate my fillets, and he said that I was a good cook, which is a high compliment coming from Galen. Galen has worked at some of the nicest restaurants in New Orleans and is a foodie himself, and he absolutely loved my fillets. So, his opinion was the one that mattered the most to me that night, and he was pretty effusive with praise for me. He said, you know what, Paul, you're a cook. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I know how to do meat. And he was like, no, you're a cook. That's a high compliment. Somebody that knows how to cook is a cook. I was like, all right, I'm a cook. That low heat ain't cutting it. Dude, you're fucking retarded. If you would have had that portion of eggs in front of you that I just had and tasted them, you would fucking bow down and kiss the tip of my penis and say, your penis is now my Lord and Savior, Paul Zigo, and I will worship at the altar of your penis forever because I'm fucking wrong. An adjustable arm for a smartphone or tablet might be just what you need. Cool. Thanks, man. I'll check it out. I know how to cook bacon, dude. Whatever. If you don't like crispy bacon, take it out a little earlier than I did. My bacon was in there in total about 17 minutes. Take yours out at 11 and have a floppy piece of fucking half-cooked bacon that is chewy in your mouth. Mm. The bacon that I just ate is perfect. I like crisp fucking bacon. Cook it how you like it. I wasn't cooking it for you. Yeah, you want that raw ass fucking unrendered fat rind on your bacon? Mmm. Mmm. I love the rubberiness of this bacon. Should be somewhere in the middle. Well, like I said, when you do your bacon, do it how you want it. I like my shit crisp. I like a snap. I like a crunch when I eat my bacon. Crispy equals cancer. Everything equals cancer, motherfucker. Think I'm gonna dodge cancer by eating floppy bacon? Fuck off. How do you like your steak cooked mid-rare? Daily Mail says bacon gives you cancer. Well, there it is. There it is. Fucking Daily Mail said it. Daily Mail is on the case once again for you and me. Making sure we don't get cancer. Because the Daily Mail cares about you individually as people. What's the weirdest thing you ever ate? The weirdest thing. Let's see. I don't know what the weirdest is. I've eaten some somewhat weird shit. I had rattlesnake once. It was really good. I've eaten frog legs. Some people consider that to be pretty weird. I've eaten insects, so I've eaten mealworms before. I've eaten crickets, like fried. I'm trying to think what else I've had. I've eaten some pretty weird shit. What am I missing? There's a big one I'm missing. Oh, yeah. Me and TJ kidnapped that transient woman and cooked her booty. So I had human. Pickled pig's feet. I've had a bite of that. What does frog legs taste like? I hate to be cliche, but chicken. I've never had gator. Yeah, I've eaten escargot, so snail. I've had one of those scorpion lollipops as well that tastes like tequila and salt, and I ate the whole fucking thing on a dare. So I've eaten a scorpion, I guess. Red or white wine? Depending on the meal, either. White wine with like chicken or fish, red wine with red meat. That's the way I usually do it. I guess red wine can be good with chicken too. Chicken breast, I do white wine. Chicken, if it's dark meat, which I hardly ever eat, I do a red with that as well. No, I've never had pickled pig's feet. I was just lying about that. I would never. Ugh, those things are gross. It's like just a body part floating. You ever been into a store that has them? When I was a kid, there was this like weird little. It was almost like a fishing supply place. It was called Tackle Box, and it was the closest like little convenience type store. So we used to go there quite a bit when I was a kid. When we lived out in the country, the Tackle Box always had this giant glass jar filled with pickled pig's feet, man. And it's just like, oh, who's buying those here, man? Why would you put those out? Why would you want something so fucking unappetizing sitting in front of your customers? It's gross. They're just Whole fucking pig hoof. Just, 8 of them floating in a bunch of pickle juice. Just like gross. Yeah. Well, that's not tequila. There's never a worm in tequila. If you're getting something with a worm in it, you're drinking mezcal, which is similar to tequila but different. And yes, I've eaten the worm. It's like a rite of passage, dude. You gotta have a bottle of mezcal and drink the last, I don't know, tenth of the bottle. Take that fucking worm with it. That's how you prove you're a man. If you haven't done it before, then you gotta go get some mezcal with a worm. You can get a worm in tequila? Oh, okay. Well, back in the day when I did it, it was only in mezcal. But I guess you can get tequila worms now. You're supposed to drink the worm. I don't know if you're supposed to, but a man will. Yeah, don't chew. Not the one that's been like if you want to eat a mealworm or something like that, get fried ones. They're great. You won't even know it's a bug, but yeah, you don't want to chew the one that's just been brined in alcohol. Just swallow that motherfucker. Just take it in a swallow. Take it like a pill. Trust me. Still looks manly, and you don't get a mouthful of bug guts and shit. It doesn't make you hallucinate to eat the worm. That's just a wives' tale. Why is that a thing? You got me. Some part of Mexican culture that I'm not going to pretend to understand nor try to explain to you. Who knows? Who the fuck knows how that got started? I've never eaten roadkill, no. So, can't get past the idea of eating a bug. Well, I mean, if you ate the right kind of bug, you wouldn't even know it was a fucking bug. I mean, bugs are pretty tasty if they're done right. Never had turtle. I could actually eat a baked tarantula. They actually look pretty nice. Yeah. They might be pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, lobsters and crabs are pretty much bugs. You're right. Sea bugs. Chinese eat everything. I mean, everything. Paul, would you drink a cockroach milk? I'd try it. I'd try a sip of it, man. And you can't milk a cockroach. Cockroach milk is made from grinding up cockroach bodies. I'd take a sip of it just out of curiosity, but it would probably be pretty gross, and I'd probably gag on it. They say one of the most disgusting animals you can eat taste-wise is a mole. Wow. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you guys for chilling and watching me do breakfast and whatnot. I'll see you next time. Bye.